5. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't want to stifle the conversation just because I started a run. Please use this space for whatever you see fit. It is my name right up there, but I'm a benevolent dictator. I ain't scared. I mean, it's gonna be my longest stream too. What the hell? Yeah, there was a lot of other stuff going on this weekend. Being a Saturday, it's like when my family gets everything taken care of that needs to be taken care of. And so my wife and kids went and got haircuts earlier this morning or earlier this afternoon because it's when the stylist could see everybody, because it's hard to get an appointment with her because she's good at what she does. So like they were gone for that, and then I wanted to stream tonight. Or I wanted to stream. I thought about streaming. Because birthday streams is what people do. And then my wife and daughter got tickets to go see the Nutcracker, and so they're there right now. But like this was the weekend that they were going to be here, so I'm like, yeah, go. Doesn't matter. And so that was like kind of the push that pushed me over to have this long stream. Yeah, I find one of two things happens. You either like take your mind off of, man, I hailed that piece of cake, because all I gotta do, I feel like all I have to do is burp now. It's like stuck right there. If I let a big belch out on stream, I apologize. Just clip it. We'll laugh at it later. But no, like one of two things happens, right? When you stream and you talk with your chat. Nice. No, I think it's different for everybody. If you don't feel like face revealing, I mean, there's a lot of people who do like, you know, the PNG tubers, the VTubers. And I think that's perfectly fine and perfectly normal. And it's a good way to like get your persona out there without putting your person out there, I guess. For me, it's just one of those things that helps me, I think, connect with the stream. One of the things that I dealt with when I was younger, because I loved playing video games so much when I was younger, is that was not what I was supposed to do. I'm like doing 80% stuff here, guys. What am I doing? No one corrected me either. I blame you all. So like, yeah, one of the things that like was scary to me as a kid, being a gamer as a kid, is like I really enjoy video games. I don't want there to be a day where I don't enjoy video games. And so like that day's here, right? And like I hope that, you know, maybe it's like just me like living through myself for other people. I don't know. This run's gonna be wild because we got 2 moons that we're not supposed to get yet. We go this way. So maybe like some of the youngsters will like understand or see me and be like, oh, I don't have to like not play video games when I get older. Like you never have to lose that fun, that enjoyment. Look, if you don't feel comfortable doing it, then don't do it. Like, you know what? We're gonna start this over because this run is scuffed. And it's early. Yeah, I want to go to like a pace or something like that. I think that'd be a lot of fun. I went to back in the early 2000s. This was before I had kids. I played a lot of online poker. I was pretty good at it. Again, talking about the whole thing, find a community, you know, hooked in with some guys. We played like some in-house tournaments online on like one of the popular sites at the time and whatnot. And back when it was still legal. And ended up meeting up, a bunch of the guys were back from the Northeast. And we ended up meeting, there ended up being an event at Foxwoods Casino in Connecticut. And I ended up flying out there and like playing with those guys. And that was a lot of fun because it was like, this was back before like Discord calls and things like that too. Like, so you didn't really know what anybody sounded like, much less looked like. You just kind of knew mannerisms from chat and whatnot. That was quite an adventure. But yeah, I think going to like some of these things like Pace and whatnot would be like really cool. Kind of cements what that community is all about. I compare the SMO community a lot to like the Dota 2 community that I was in before I came over to Odyssey. And it's like, yeah, there's a lot more people playing Dota 2 than there are speedrunning Super Mario Odyssey, right? There was definitely a hierarchy where like the better players did not associate at all with the garbage players. And number one, I don't think anybody would consider anybody a garbage player when it comes to Odyssey. It just, you know, we all, every single one of us here, our first PB was like 2 hours. Like, it was. Tyron talks about on his stream how his first PB was like a 140. We've all been there. So I think to go to something like Pace, like I don't think anybody would feel like they were somewhere they weren't supposed to be just because they weren't like as good or whatever. Yeah, I mean, not a lot of people show their faces. To your point, not a lot of people keep face cams. I do because I just do. I don't know. I understand why people don't. I totally understand it. I totally get it. One of my kids wanted to start streaming. I would highly encourage them not to. For the point, like you said, like keeping your, you know, persona or your whatever identity out of the public view or whatever. Yeah, I think that's what I would encourage anybody to, like, who's just getting started or whatever. Oh, this is hot garbage. Yeah, I get it. I think, and a lot of it depends on, like, why you're streaming. I think if you're streaming to, like, make your name as a streamer, you have to use voice, and I would almost say you have to have a face cam. Much better exit. I was just going back to reading what you were saying, Clever. That makes sense. It's just about the connection, you know, between, like, me on this side of the controller and this side of the screen and you guys there. Like I said, community is important to me. So, like, if I can do something like put my face on the camera that makes this feel like more of a community and makes me feel more approachable, maybe, then cool. Let's do it. And I think that's the right approach. I think that's a healthy approach. All about what you're trying to get out of it. I don't think anybody should feel obligated to put their face on the internet. Kind of a wild thing if you think about it. For sure. I mean, I don't think I've seen a face cam of anyone who's been in my stream today. But I don't feel any less connected to those people because of it. I mean, I barely heard the voices of some of the people in the chat. I was laughing because someone who I haven't seen today, Dawn Marie, she hangs out in here sometimes. She was streaming, and she was playing a game with Blue Skies. And I don't think I had ever heard Blue Skies' voice before that stream. So it's like, oh, voice reveal, this is kind of cool. But, like, it didn't, like, obviously didn't change anything about what I know or feel or, you know, whatever about this person. I think we all have in our minds, like, see a person's username or, like, hear their voice for the first time or whatever. And you go, like, you have, like, some idea of, you, like, paint some mental picture of what this person might look like. And so you keep that mental picture in your head. And then the first time you do see him, it's like, oh, yeah, that's, I guess that is kind of what I thought. Or no, that's not what I thought. I don't know. And maybe it's because you, like, sound like somebody, or this person sounds like somebody that you know in real life, so you, like, have this mental picture of them looking like this person. Like, if their voice sounds like, you know, your Uncle Fred, you're gonna have this mental picture of them that's like, that this person looks like Uncle Fred. I don't know if you have an Uncle Fred. You may not. I don't. Yeah, it's just the curiosity, right? It's because like you get to know these people, right? And they're like people, like they're people that you like admire or look up to or whatever, and you want to know more about them. Like not because you want to stalk them or anything like that. You're just generally curious in like who these people are when they're not doing, you know, Super Mario Odyssey speedruns, for example. And I think that's cool. I think that's natural and that's normal and that's like human nature. I don't think that's parasocial in any way. Like at all. And I worry about that sometimes too. Because it's like, yeah, we have this community and we know each other from this community, but like, there's no requirement that we need to know each other, like, in any other context at all. That's kind of funny. Nothing wrong with being a nerd, man. Been one my whole life. False. Both of my kids are nerds and we encourage them to embrace it. Somebody called my kid a nerd on the bus the other day, or at one point, and he like basically told him, yeah, and it was like the best comeback. Nothing wrong with being a nerd, man. Nerds rule the world. For real. One of the people who I would consider one of my best friends in the whole world I met through an online community. Getting back to that conversation about community. Was definitely one of those people that looked a lot different when I met them the first time than what I like imagined in my mind's eye. I didn't go wide enough. The look on this boss's face is so cool. I think it's really well designed. Like, it fits the whole, like, Aztec theme or whatever they're going for with the kingdom. I think Sand Kingdom might be, like, the best, like, from, like, a lore standpoint. Might be, like, the best designed kingdom in the game. Go to Wooded. Go to Wooded Kingdom. Kingdom kind of cooked. All right, ad break in about a minute. No. We did it again. We have to watch the moon animation again. Need to stop spamming buttons.
Super Mario Odyssey!
We did this in the last run and still came out of wooded in the green. We'll be alright. Not worried. See you on the other side of the embark. Alright, Clever. Thanks for hanging out, man. Appreciate you. Have a good night.